This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really...
Hey, welcome to Half the Battle.
You know, main character May was fun, but exhausting.
So I'm giving myself a little break today with a nice easy list.
And since I haven't got May quite out of my system yet, as an extension to that, I'm giving you my top 5 majors in fiction. Oh, and Major Blood did not make the list. Hey, I liked the character, but there was fearsome competition to be had. And he already had an entire month to shine. I'll give him an honorable mention though.
I'm also giving an honorable mention to another G.I.Joe character.
Namely Major Altitude. He gets the honorable mention for having the sheer balls to call himself Major Altitude while not actually being a major. Yeah, he's a warrant officer grade 2. What makes it even funnier is that in the real world, this rank is usually an assistant to an actual major. So yeah, balls of steel.
Anyway, let's get to the list proper.
Number 5. Major Margaret Houlihan from MASH. The character of Major Houlihan did not start off well. She was an antagonist, a hypocrite, a snitch, and something that rhymes with snitch. Fortunately, she evolved after a few seasons, especially after Major Burns left the show.
Oh, right, Major Burns.
I'm giving him an honorable mention too for one reason, and one reason only, and that's because he was once taken prisoner by Larry Hama, Mr. G.I.Joe himself, who played a North Korean soldier in one episode. Anyway, Margaret became a strong character, a part of the gang, and a sort of mother hen to the nurses. That's why she's on the list.
She didn't get to kick much ass though, unlike...
Number 4. Major Carter from Stargate SG-1.
She once blew up a sun. That could be the entire entry right there.
She was the smartest person on the team, yes Daniel, really, saving the world on several occasions and didn't take crap from any alien. Plus the character managed to stand out even next to fellow leads Colonel O'Neill and Teal'c. That's 2 blonde women in a row.
Let's go to the exact opposite of that with a man who is bald.
Number 3. Major Charles Winchester from, again, MASH. He replaced Major Burns on the show, and while he was still an antagonist, unlike Burns, who was a sniveling asshole and an incompetent doctor, Winchester was smart and a great surgeon. His pompousness was a great contrast to the down-to-earth other characters, and when the chips were down, he'd always do what was morally right.
Didn't get to kick much ass though, unlike...
Number 2. Major Kira from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. A freedom fighter who helped kick the space Nazis off her planet. You do not want to mess with her. Cardassian, Dominion, or even Klingon, it doesn't matter. Get on her bad side, and she's scarier than her Death Note namesake. She was also a constant thorn in the side of the Space Pope, so there's that. A skilled fighter, a good leader, and a kind person. To the point she let Dr. Bashir impregnate her with O'Brien's baby.
It makes sense in context, I swear.
This Bajoran badass deserves to be on the list. But who robbed her of the top spot? Well, the best major in fiction is... the Major, Motoko Kusanagi from the Ghost in the Shell franchise.
I'll be honest.
I'm not really a fan of the first Ghost in the Shell movie. I thought it was okay, but didn't grip me that much. The 2 standalone complex anime series though, I really liked those. Though those Tamagotchi whatevers could have used some less screen time.
The Major was great in these.
She was Section 9's field commander and was a great leader, expert fighter, both hand-to-hand and with weapons. She's also a competent hacker and is highly intelligent. Oh, and her entire body is synthetic, with only her brain still being organic. She can outthink you, outfight you, and outmaneuver you. In fact, the only problem I have with the character is that sometimes she comes off as a little too OP. And she was played by Scarlett Johansson at one time.
Still, she's awesome!
And that was the list. If you can think of other kick-ass majors, let me know in the comments below.
Well, I'll see you next time, everybody. And hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing?
This is ground control to Major Tom.